Hello everybody, today we're going to be making these beautiful earrings and pendants, and it's really that quick. If you were going out for the evening or something and you want something new to wear, you could literally knock these up half an hour before you're ready to go out and have something fantastic new to wear. What you're going to need for the project today is some 11/0 seed beads, size 11/0. I only use my Uki. Some 15/0 seed beads. You will need a 3mm rondelle, not rondelle, 3mm fire polish, and a 4mm fire polish. And fire polish are the ones that they're not quite round, they're sort of almost oval and they're faceted. So that's what you want, some 4mm and 3mm fire polish. They're Czech Firepolish. But if you don't have fire polish and you happen to have a bunch of Bicone crystals, you can use the 4mm and 3mm Bicone crystals with the same combination of seed beads. So that's all you're going to need today. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I've cut myself half a wingspan of fireline, £6. And if you are new to beading, if you're a beginner, you'll need to take a little pair of pliers, pinch your thread, pull it through your pliers, because you're working with a flat eye and your thread is around, so it won't go through unless you flatten it first. And if you don't have any pliers, you can put it on the edge of a hard table and pull across it with the back of your scissors or something like that. Thread your needle. Right, let's zoom in. I did one in white and then I accidentally forgot to press record. Then I did one in red, but it doesn't show up very well in this horrible light. So I'm going to do another white one. So we're going to take one of our 11/0s. That's not an 11/0. And one of our 4mm. And we're going to keep going in that order, one of each, until we've got 7 fire polish on the needle. You want to start with an 11/0 and end with an 11/0. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that one's got something on it. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, there you go. That's what you should have on your needle. I'm going to take those, bring them down. Oops, where's another one? Oops. There we go. Right, to bring them down. Skip the first 11/0 and go through all the other beads all the way to the end. Like so. Got that. Move out just a tiny bit. Like that, yeah. And then tie a knot. Double. Like so. not going to cut it off because I'm going to stitch that in at the end. So leave your thread there. Right, I'm going to go back up, miss out the 11/0, go back up just that crystal there. And then you're going to pick up 3 of your 15/0s. 3. And we're coming up this crystal here. We're going to go into that one. Miss your 11/0. Skip that one. Like that. See how they sit? I'm going to take 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Same again, we're coming out of this bead. Skip that one and go into the crystal. So you're skipping those 11/0s. Just going up through the crystals. Like so. And you're just going to do that all the way along. I'll do it one more time with you and then I'll meet you at the other end. 1, 2, 3. Coming out of this one here, I'm going to go into this one here, missing that seed bead in the middle. Skip the seed beads, just go into the crystals. Like so. And pull. Just like that, all the way to the end, and I'll meet you at the other end. Okay, we've reached the end, and when you get to the end you want to go through the crystal and the 11/0 seed bead. So you want to come out through there. So we're coming out this 11/0 seed bead here. I'm going to skip that one, go up the crystal, and if you can, up through 2 of the 15/0s. No, I've missed them. Well, never mind. Just go through the crystal first, and then through those tiny fellas afterwards if you have to. Like so. So we're coming out of that middle one of the 3 we added on the last row. So this time I'm going to pick up 1 15/0, a fire polish and a 15, like so, and then we're just going to jump from one set of these 3 to the other through that middle one that's poking out at the top. Pull through like so, and then the same again. 1 15/0, 1 4mm fire polish, 1 15/0, and we're coming out of this middle one here. Put that into shape a bit. Middle one, and we're going to jump across to this middle one here. And pull. Same again. You're going to keep going like that to the end. And then when we get to the end, we're going to turn around. So 2 more, and then meet me at the end. Okay, so we're coming up this 15-0 here. We're going to turn around, skip that one and go up the crystal, the fire polish. And this time, this was an easy round. We just add a fire polish in between each one. So 4mm in between each crystal fire polish. All the way to the end. Nice and quick, easy round, that one. And on the last bead, go through that 15-0 as well. If you can't get it in one hit, just go back through that little 15-0 there. So we've got something to turn around on. Just going to flip our work. So now we're coming up with this 15-0 here. So we're going to skip that and go up the crystal, up the fire polish. And if you can, go up 2. No, gone up 1, that's okay. Got 1, and then the next one, like so. And now we're going to start adding our 3mm fire polish. So once again, 15-0. It's all 15-0s really. The only time we use the 11s is in that first round. These are the 11s, and from here on it's all 15s. So a 15, a 3, and a 15. And through that next fire polish. Again, 15, a 3mm fire polish, and a 15, like so. A 15, a 3mm, and a 15. So it's just the same all the way along. And then we're going to go down through that one, down through the second fire polish, or the last fire polish rather, like so. And then through that 15-0 on the end. A little bit tight to get in there. Let's just go from the side. That 15-0 there. Pull through. And turn it over. And again, we skip the 15-0 and turn around up into the crystal fire polish. Go up through 2 of your fire polish and that 15-0. Like so. And then through the 3mm fire polish, but not the 15-0 beyond it. And this time we'll add 1 15-0 and 2 of the 3mm fire polish. So 1 15-0, 2 of the 3mm fire polish. We're going from this rondelle here, this 3mm, bridging the gap and going through the next 3mm. Just like that. Where's my 15-0? Oh, it is there, yeah, I thought I'd missed it. Right, 15-0, no, this time we do 2 of the 3mm, the opposite way round. and one of the 15, and then we go through this next 3mm, like so, almost there, through the 15-0, like so, and then we turn around on that one, coming out with the 15-0, go up the 3mm crystal fire polish, up that one, up the 15, and if you can get it in the same, up through the next 3mm as well, like so, and then you see you've got a little gap here, so mix that through that next one as well, and then we're just going to bridge that little gap here with 3 15-0 seed beads, just 3 15-0s. We're going to go from that 3mm here to this one, down these two, and through the 15. They are fiddly, but just the 15, like so. I'm going to turn around and go back up through these two, oops, pushed a bit too hard, pulled my thread, just pull it back. Yeah, we're just going to work our way back now. That's our moon actually finished. We need to tie a few knots, so I'm going to go through the thread bridge, tie a knot, up through a couple more beads, another knot, and then just up through a couple more, and we're going to do a final one here with a surgeon's knot. So we do one and then a double, so go through there once, twice, and pull. Then I'll just go through a couple of beads. The important thing is to, whenever you do a knot, take your thread away from your knot by at least 1 or 2 beads, like so. Just one will do, to be honest. And then cut your thread, because if you cut it on the knot, you've got a chance that you're going to cut the knot and you don't want to damage your knots. So I'm using thread zapper. You can use thread zapper or scissors. Get rid of that thread. Then with the other end, we're going to turn around. We're going to flatten that end. Ouch, without pinching yourself. Flatten that end. Put that through the needle. Where's my spare needle? That's right, I'll unthread this one. Just pop that thread in the needle. We already did our knots at the beginning of this one, so we want to go back down into the crystal. We're going to come out down here. Because we don't want to cut our thread up here where our knot is. So once you've put that thread in, you can zap that away. you have one beautiful little moon. And then you take our jump ring. Yeah, I started off, did the white one, and then I realised I wasn't actually filming. I realised I hadn't hit record about halfway through. So I finished that earring, and then I did another video in the red one. And it just was, I don't know, because it's not daylight and we have to use this horrid fake light, it just doesn't pick up very well what I'm doing with the darker colours. So I deleted that one as well, and then now I'm making it a third time. So third time lucky, which I don't mind because I'm making a few of them anyway. So these make lovely little gifts. I reckon they'd sell quite well at the craft fairs as well. So yeah, hook your jump ring directly onto your moon, and then whether you're going to take a chain or an earring hook, or got an earring handy, here's an earring. If you're going to use an earring hook, just slip that on. And when you make the second earring, you want to make sure that it's facing the opposite way, you know, so your moons look right. And always check your findings, because when you buy these, you never know if they're properly tightened off. So give it a little squeeze if it's not properly tightened off, because you don't want to give away a pair of earrings and then find it's fallen off. So always tighten your little earring hooks up if they're not properly tightened. And there you have one little moon. So yes, it does work just as well with the fire polish. In fact, in some ways I think it works better with fire polish than it does with the Swarovski crystals. But either or, they both look gorgeous, I think, anyway. So I've only ever seen it done with these. I've seen a couple of ladies do moons with the Bicone crystals, but I didn't know if it would work with the fire polish, and it does. It works really well. So yeah, super pleased with that. Just give you a little last look at all of them. And yeah, you can go away and make your own. So that's the one we've just done. That's the red one. And we've got the purple. See this light? It doesn't even show up the colours really. And this is a purple. It's a beautiful purple colour, look. Lovely colour. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous colour. And the blue is lovely. And the red. Yeah, I really like that red. That's lovely. They're all lovely. So yeah, that's all of them. And they're really quick and easy to make up. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that was nice and clear. Hope you all have a great day, great evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, I wanted to say a big thank you actually to all my viewers in India and Pakistan, and to all my viewers in the United States. That's the bulk of my viewers are from India, Pakistan and the USA. So namaste and howdy all y'all to my main bulk of viewers, and to everybody else. Have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful week, stay creative, stay inspired, and I will see you all soon in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, and leave me a comment. Any questions or requests or anything like that, just give me a shout out in the comments. Okay guys, see you all in the next video. Stay inspired, stay creative. Bye everybody.